welcome to SRP Europe 2020. My name is Mark Wolterink and today I'm joined by Ayal Leibowitz of LPA. Welcome Ayal, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
2019, was it a good year for you?
Yeah, it was actually a very good year and an interesting year because personally I'm the founder of Modality and was like the CEO of Modality. After being like a competitor with LPA for several years, we decided to merge. So now we're part of a bigger group, so it's sort of like around like 400 employees. That's really, interesting as something new. I took now the position of Chief Innovation Officer. So yeah, very interesting and very good year for us.
Okay, and what are your expectations for 2020?
So 2020, so here we are active actually in lots of new projects, new areas around capital markets in general and structured products more specifically. The last years were like more focused on regulatory solutions, PRIPS, MiFID and so on. And now we're growing or working on projects that are intended to grow the market, to help the market streamline the processes, being able to create like personal products, everything fully automated, of course integrated with all our RegTech solutions, but being able to produce and to create more products within less of an effort. We know it's all about also all about cost cutting, with the finance industry. So the way to deal with that is with the technology. So I could say, there are several also themes or topics that we see that are like big topics in the markets, and we are active into those areas. And one of them is ESG. Okay. So with ESG, right now there's kind of, I would say, lack of standardization in the market. Lots of like ESG rating agencies, however, each one speaks slightly in different wording. And we are trying to harmonize the market and provide like a solution that would try to bring everything to speak in one single language. This is really critical for the industry. There is a taxonomy done at the EU level, but this is a rather long process. Regulatory initiatives, etc. They take a long time. However, ESG is right now, that's a major market need. It's not also very clear for structured products what is really an ESG structured product. So unlike a company that you put your money in the company, and you could say that your money is going into good goals, and but here structured product, the money flow is not that clear. You have a synthetic exposure to the company. So there needs to be also standardization around what ESG really means in terms of structured products. We're highly involved into ESG. That's like one of the topics. Another topic is the IBOR transition. That's regulatory driven or market driven. We are trying to assist banks with the transition. Things seem a bit simple, from the beginning, and then when in real life, you realize it's much more heavy, much more complex than what you imagine. We're active into that, especially we have the technology to automatically read documents with like AI, machine learning capabilities, and trying to find and suggest alternatives for the transition, trying to automate those processes as well. So that's so plenty of new topics that we're getting in.
Okay. And finally, we're here today at SRP Europe 2020. What sessions are you looking forward to? So
I would say like the main, or not the main, but the most interesting for me is actually where we're going to have the regulators meet and discuss. And why is that? Because PRIPS is undergoing right now some changes, and we don't really know what are going to be those changes. We have some guesstimates, and there is a small tension, in the industry now, because in a couple of months we're going to see the suggested, changes, and we would understand what is their effect on the industry. Are there really significant changes in terms of efforts that would be required? Are we going to lose comparability with fund industry or not? We would like to be part of the same level playing field. We would like to be part of the industry as a mainstream product. So all of these facts would be clarified, with the RTS of the new RTS of the PRIPS. However, maybe we could get some clues from this session with the regulators, because what I've heard is that basically decisions have been made, but they have not been published yet.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's something which is very important for us as a vendor, as an industry as well, to see where things are going.
Okay, thanks, Ayal.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. I've been Mark Woltering at SRP Europe 2020.